Okay, so starting with the introduction part.
First of all, thank you for having me, Dhruv, on this channel. And hello, all. This is Sharmitha. I'm from Hyderabad, Telangana, and I had recently graduated from NIT Agartala with the bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. And currently, I'm working as a trainee software engineer at CARIAD India, which is a Volkswagen Group company.
Okay, Sharmitha, so please tell us about your placement journey and how did you prepare for the same?
So talking about my placement journey, I was the placement coordinator also at my college. So I had to work for that as well and also prepare for my placement simultaneously. I wanted a core domain electrical job because after my first year, I got confused between what to choose, either core or IT, or I got very confused with that. So once I had done my internship at IIT Jodhpur, after my second year, I had done an internship at IIT Jodhpur, a research internship where I had dealt with gas sensors, making of the gas sensors. So that point of time, I had understood that I'll be taking the core electrical domain only as my first choice. So after my third year, I did not get any internship. So I had started preparation for my placements. I started brushing up the core electrical topics such as electrical machines, power systems, and all the main subjects like power electronics, control systems, MPMC, and everything, whatever I had mentioned in my resume. So this was done, and whatever I had mentioned in my resume in with respect to coding also, because C++ was the OOPS was part of my curriculum. So I had studied that in my second year. So I had brushed up, just because I had mentioned that in my resume, I had brushed up the concepts of OOPS and C++ too. So this was all that was in my resume. So whatever I had in my resume, I had prepared for that, brushed up all the topics and everything. And this was basically my whole placement preparation and everything. So yeah.
Now tell us about your interview experience at CARIAD.
Talking about the interview experience of the company that I work in right now, CARIAD India. It is a Volkswagen Group company, and it is completely in the automotive sector basically. So I did not prepare particularly for this company, but when I knew that it is in the automotive field, then I had gone through the basic stuff like the power electronics, which actually the EVs and all. So I had gone through the basic stuff for like whatever is required in the automotive field to know whatever is required. And then I had gone through the core subjects only, like in my core only itself, like the power electronics. And they were basically 3 rounds for this thing. One was the OA, the other was the technical round 1, and the third one was the technical round 2 plus HR. Start with the online assessment. So in the online assessment, there were very basic questions that were asked. Like there were a few subjects. From power electronics, they asked few questions, and from control systems, from MPMC, which is microprocessor and microcontroller, and also they had asked aptitude questions and some basic electric circuit questions like the KVL and KCL questions too. So just to know, just to test your basic understanding of the whole subject. So next, this was the OA, and once the OA got cleared, I got into the technical round 1, where the interview had first gone through my resume and asked me whatever was in my resume. He asked one question from every single skill that I had in my resume. So I had mentioned the core subjects. First question that he had asked was, what is your favorite subject? So whatever you're mentioning in your resume, be confident with that, be confident in that subject, and just want to know about your basic understanding in that subject. So I had mentioned, I told that my favorite subject is power systems. So they started right from the start, right from the basic, like from the insulators thing. So they had asked me these questions, and then they also asked me about DC to DC converters, right, in the power electronics. And also they had asked me one MPMC question, which was basically like, it was very simple one, like binary to hexadecimal conversion or something like that. And also they had asked me a few control system questions, and they gave me few problems to solve, which I had done. So this was my whole technical round 1, which is completely core. So they hadn't gone to that, like they were just in the core electrical domain only. So right after 1 week, I had my technical round 2 plus HR. So in my technical round 2, they started asking me questions, like from the coding perspective, from the C++ that I had mentioned in my resume. So they had asked me, first they went from the basic again. They had asked me a few OOPS concepts like polymorphism and inheritance. And then they had come to the operating system basic questions from threads. And then they had also given me a coding question. swapping of numbers, and also that was very basic questions that they had asked me, because I had told them that my understanding is that level, to that level. So whatever it is, you have to tell the interviewer what your understanding is on that particular thing. You can't be, if you don't know nothing, you can't act in front of them that you know everything. So yeah, so a few C++ questions they had asked me, and then they come the HR questions, which were very basic, like are you okay for the relocation? Only Bangalore was the location, like the office location was in Bangalore. Are you ready for relocating? And some basic questions. So next, so cut to that day, the results got announced and I got selected in this.
Okay, so what is the one piece of advice that you would like to share with our junior batch?
Okay, a piece of advice I would like to share for my junior batch is that focus on what you're doing, whatever is it. Suppose there are three different domains. Like, I'm giving an example of three different domains. There are multiple domains where you want to get a job in. There's IT, there's data analyst, there's scientist, or there is a core electrical or some mechanical domain. Okay, the core domain basically. So I'm just giving you the three examples. But whatever you're doing, whatever you want to do job in, go for that. Focus on that. You can't put three of them as an option, or you can't put, okay, two of them is fine, but you can't just, right, even if you choose two of them, you can't put two legs in two boats and you just can't go. You can't do that. You have heard this proverb, jack of all trades and master of none. That would exactly happen to you. So it is better to one thing at a time. So take one thing, you focus on that. Whatever you're doing it, you just learn all the things in that particular domain first of all. So for me, that thing was my core electrical. So I had brushed up every single thing that was possible in my core electrical domain. And then I also had a plan B of going to data analyst. I had learned SQL and various things, but that didn't work out for me at all. So that's what. I didn't go simultaneously on both the boards. I had chosen one as a main higher priority, like higher priority. And then if at all at the end of the year nothing worked, then I would go for something that is not mine. That is what I had chosen for myself. So whatever you're doing, whatever you want in your life, be sure of that, and you just choose whatever you want to do. And also your understanding of every other topic also matters. So make sure you get that understanding and that confidence in you. Be confident in whatever you're doing in your life. So best of luck for your placement season. Everyone will surely crack it. Thank you.